Looking for a trusted supplier for all your household hardware needs? Look no further than Competitive Hardware Limited. We provide top quality building materials including cement, all types of iron sheets, paints, PPR and PVC pipes, electric pipes, building grills, BRC and square till in various sizes. Need interior and finishing materials? We've got you covered with gypsum, gypsum rails, marine boards, ceiling boards and tanks of all sizes. For fencing, we stock barbed wire, chain link and wire mesh. And the best part, we offer free countrywide delivery with our fleet of transit trucks and pickups. Your order arrives on time, every time. Visit us in Kitengela along Namanga Highway, opposite 411 stage, or at our branches in Kitisuru and Busia. For enquiries, call us on 020-26-88-888 or 0733-666632 or 0721-923248. Competitive Hardware Limited, your reliable hardware supplier. Almarai Company, in collaboration with Competitive Manpower, is urgently hiring for the following exciting roles: Grade 1 mechanics, panel beaters, refrigeration technicians, lead mechanics, diesel plant mechanics, welders and stainless steel welders. Why apply? This is a free recruitment with no application or placement fees required. Contact us today on 0721 506627 or 0733 392180. You can also visit us at Waterseas Plaza, Kikorok Road. Alternatively, you can send an email to info@competitivemanpower.com. Apply now. Limited slots available.
Welcome to Competitive Training Institute, empowering you with in-demand skills. At Competitive Training Institute, we equip you with practical, job-ready skills that open doors both locally and internationally. Whether you're aiming to become a qualified caregiver, certified plumber, skilled automotive mechanic, or want to learn a foreign language like French, Arabic, or German, and many more, we've got the right course for you. Our hands-on training, guided by experienced instructors and aligned with market demands, ensures you're ready to compete and succeed in today's job market. We don't just train, we help you get hired. Our job placement team supports you in finding meaningful work after graduation. We are proudly accredited by NITA, ensuring high standards in all we offer. Ready to begin? Call us on 020-200-192 or 0721-223081 or email us at competitivetraining@gmail.com. Your journey starts here. Let's build your future together.
Competitive Manpower International Limited is recruiting delivery riders in the United Arab Emirates. If you have a passion for the road and a desire to work in a fast-paced environment, then this is your chance. Don't wait. Send your applications to competitivemanpower@gmail.com. Want to apply in person? Visit our offices at Kiko Road behind the Casa Hotel, KCB River Road, Nairobi. For more details, call us now on 0721 506627 or 0733 392180. Act. First opportunities are limited. Secure your spot today and start your journey as a delivery rider in the United Arab Emirates.
A good evening to you. Thank you for joining us. This is CBS News at 9 p.m. My name is Shadrach Kareria. Welcome. I give you what we have prepared for you today. Remember, you are joining me live from Kenyan capital city, Nairobi. Now, remember, as usual, you can keep the conversation going via social media platforms. That is X account, Facebook account, You can also watch this particular bulletin via our YouTube channel, that is CBS News or CBS News Kenya. Now you can also download My Home TV, where you can be watching our programs and also a live bulletin, live coverage of different events. Now we begin our bulletin tonight, being the 26th of May 2025. We start our bulletin with the stories we have given priorities this evening. Now, a shocking revelation have emerged after Juja Member of Parliament George Koimburi resurfaced following a mysterious disappearance. Former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, who visited Koimburi at Karen Hospital, alleged the MP was poisoned with a chemical that paralyzed his vocal cords. Now, Gachagua claims Koimburi is frail, barely able to move, and suffered a severe torture during the 18th hour he was missing. Doctors have reportedly confirmed soft tissue injuries and chemical inhalation allegedly administered by professionals. Gachagua accused the government of silencing critics and highlight similar cases involving withdrawal of security for opposition leaders. Koimburi's ordeal began on Friday after he escaped an attempted arrest during a bursary event. Take a look.
And after he left the ceremony, he was accosted by officers from the DCI who chased him, and he was able to escape using a motorbike with the help of the local constituents. His vehicle was impounded and his driver was arrested. That vehicle is still in the hands of the DCI. And on Sunday, when he was in church, immediately after the service, 2 undercover agents of a killer squad that has been put in place to deal with elected leaders who are not supportive of William Ruto abducted him in full glare of the church members, and in the process almost harmed his wife. It is not known where he was taken to, but after a serious search early this morning, he was found in a coffee plantation in Kipichoi, that is in the Githunguri constituency, badly beaten and in very serious condition. He was taken to a hospital for first aid and later brought here where he was admitted. And I've just seen him and I've talked to the doctors, and they have confirmed that the Honorable George Koimburi was tortured by professionals. He has serious soft tissue injuries. This is torture normally done by professionals. He has lost his voice, and the doctors are working round the clock to restore his vocal cords. And the Honorable Koimburi has been able to communicate through writing because he is not able to speak. That some chemical was administered through inhalation, and the doctors have told us that preliminary investigations confirm that that chemical has interfered with his vocal cords. The doctors have assured us they are doing everything within their power to make sure that he is out of danger. They have taken blood and urine samples to private laboratories, different ones, so that they can establish what could have happened in matters poisoning. You remember last weekend I said that a special squad had been set aside and now we have confirmation that President William Ruto, CS for Interior Kipchumba Murkomen, and the Deputy Inspector General, Mr. Eliud Langat, all from the Kalenjin community, have put up a squad to deal with leaders who are opposed to this regime.
Now, still moving on, Deputy President Professor Kithure Kindiki has reassured victims of human-wildlife conflicts that they will receive swift compensation. Now, speaking at Meru National Park during the launch of the Phase 3 of the 2024-2025 Human-Wildlife Compensation Program, Kindiki credited government's efforts for expediting the process. He also urged Kenyans to protect wildlife, describing it as a vital national heritage.
This compensation, this act on the new Wildlife Act came into force in 2013. For 11 years, there has been a big backlog. And we've seen what you've done in the last 2 years. You are almost making sure that we are up to speed with payment of compensation for all the areas and making sure that continuously new claims are taken care of. The new measures to create transparency by digitizing the system will also go a long way in helping us govern this space better.
While moving on, still on political matters, now President William Ruto has once again criticized his former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, calling him a hungry man. Now, during his Meru tour, Ruto praised his current deputy, Kithure Kindiki, saying he embodies the government agenda. The president expressed satisfaction with Kindiki's loyalty and urged the Mount Kenya region to support him in the 2027 general elections. Take a look.
Na mimi nataka niwashukuru watu wa hapa sehemu hii kwa kunipatia huyu muungwana anaitwa Professor Kithure Kindiki. Huyu muungwana niwaambie sasa niko na deputy. Huyu anaelewa barabara, anajua stima, anajua mpango ya serikali ya SHA, ni mtu mwadilifu. That is how we are going to change Kenya. Nyinyi mnanielewa? Yes. Ananisaidia kusukuma hii gurudumu. Mumemuona sehemu mbalimbali akisukuma gurudumu ya Kenya. I am very proud that I have a deputy who understands government, who understands what we are doing in agriculture, who understands what we are doing in infrastructure, who understands what we are doing in education, who understands what we are doing in health, and is supportive to the ministers and to me to make sure that Kenya is going forward. Sio mtu ya kisirani, sio mtu ya hasira, sio mtu ya chuki, sio mtu ya ukabila, ni mtu anaelewa Deputy President si mtu ya Meru. Deputy President ni wa Republic of Kenya. That is the man I have. Tunaelewana jameni?
And now, away from politics, in an historic milestone for healthcare in East, Central and Sub-Saharan Africa, RFH Healthcare has successfully administered lutein therapy for prostate cancer. Now, this advanced technology marked the first time the treatment has been offered in the region, positioning RFH as the leader in cutting-edge patient-centered care.
I want to congratulate RFH for this huge investment in the Integrated Molecular Imaging Center, which is a comprehensive cancer center, state-of-the-art equipment. The burden of cancer in this country is increasing. Remember in my speech I talked about the catastrophic expenditure. The mere diagnosis of cancer alone can be able to bankrupt a family. And therefore, if you can be able to have these services, the private sector also joining in to be able to buttress what the public sector is doing. This collectively is the direction that we need to take to ensure that Kenyans can be able to receive these services.
So any part of the body can develop into cancer, but most commonly we see cancers involving the lungs, stomach, ovary, cervix, breast, and cancer also can involve the blood system of the body, resulting in leukemias, lymphomas and myelomas. When it comes to Kenya, the Globocon data, which publishes cancer statistics throughout the world, they said that there are almost 45,000 cancer patients diagnosed every year, and unfortunately most of them succumb. So we see almost 30,000 deaths per year in in Kenya. 70% of cancer patients come to the oncologist when the cancer is locally advanced or metastatic, which means that treatment is more difficult to do.
I'm the medical physicist at RFH. My work entails ensuring that the radiation equipment at the facility operates optimally or functions optimally, both the nuclear medicine machines and also the radiotherapy machines. Now, with all this, it is complicated, but we are still able to deliver or handle about 150 or more than 150 patients per day.
Well, what a good innovation there. Now moving on, Agriculture Cabinet Secretary Mutahi Kagwe has announced the release of 200,000 bags of maize from the National Strategic Grain Reserve. Now the subsidized maize will be distributed to registered millers to stabilize flour price and mitigate potential shortage. The allocation will be done through select depots in the North and South Rift, with each 90 kg bag priced at 4,250 Kenyan shillings.
My name is Gilbert Rotich. I'm the Regional Manager, NCBB North Rift. I want to inform our esteemed customers that the government has released maize from its strategic food reserves to cushion the consumers on the increasing price of maize. We are releasing it to millers, also learning institutions. There are procedures that millers or learning institutions can access the maize from government. The price per bag of 90 kg is 4,267. Thank you. No, we have enough. We have enough maize in our strategic food reserves. We also still have enough maize being held by our large-scale farmers, so there shouldn't be any worry. Okay, for example, for registered millers, we have the top tier, which are under Cereal Millers Association. We also have another tier called Green Bell Grain Millers, and the other smaller millers. The process is this: a miller must have a valid trading license. They must have a certificate of incorporation. They must have a certificate from Kenya Bureau of Standards for the brand. And then they do, for those who are not in those associations, there are millers who have not registered under those associations, they can do a letter for request to our managing director and attach what I have told you. Yes. And for schools also, there's also a procedure. A school, of course, must be registered under the Ministry of Education. The county education, they must get that introduction from the county education, the sub-county education, and the process is just written, and we've shared this in our media handle, our social handle.
Well, and that story, agricultural stories, takes us to a first break here. But when we come back, we're coming back with the sport news. Keep it CBS News. We are coming back after this short commercial break.
Join our team at AYTB in partnership with Competitive Manpower. AYTB is seeking qualified candidates for the following positions: technical advisor, QA or QC personnel, shop coordinator, report organizer, rotating equipment repair technician, valve overhaul technician, machining technician.
Contact us today on 0721 506627 or 0733 392180. You can also visit us at Waterseas Plaza, Kikorok Road. Alternatively, you can send an email to info@competitivemanpower.com. Apply now. Limited slots available. Competitive Manpower International Limited is recruiting delivery riders in the United Arab Emirates. If you have a passion for the road and a desire to work in a fast-paced environment, then this is your chance. Don't wait. Send your applications to competitivemanpower@gmail.com. Want to apply in person? Visit our offices at Kiko Road behind the Casa Hotel, KCB River Road, Nairobi. For more details, call us now on 0721 506627 or 0733 392180. Act. First opportunities are limited. Secure your spot today and start your journey as a delivery rider in the United Arab Emirates.
Well, welcome back. This is CBS News at 9 p.m. As usual, you can keep the conversation going over our social media platforms. That is Facebook, X account. You can as well watch this particular bulletin via our YouTube channel, the CBS News Kenya. Now, in the world of sport, Police Bullets FC have clinched the Kenyan Premier League title after defeating Trinity Starlets 4-0. This marks their second consecutive championship. Now, star striker Rebecca Okwaro was crowned top scorer with 24 goals, leading her team to glory once again.
Bullets FC striker Rebecca Okwaro scored a hat-trick for them, giving them a 4-0 victory over Trinity Starlets. This win earned them their second consecutive title, with their head coach Beldin Odhiambo narrating their journey this season.
It has been a hectic season. Not as smooth as last season was, but we thank God that we are here. The girls have tried, they've pushed themselves, and I will say that I'm very happy because the Kenya Women Premier League is really gaining something, and we can see that the competition is getting tougher every day. That's why in this season we've seen that we've won it, but with a difference of only 2 points.
Trinity Stars head coach Musa Juma lamented about the troubles of February when players abandoned his squad.
I like the words. I like the words kupatiana. Okay, what I can give is just a fair assessment. Yeah, what tumekuwa able kufanya in the past 3 months, because we came in February, and when we came in, of course, I'm sure you guys by now already know the story. So many girls left the camp. Then we had to pretty much start a new team. So it has not been easy, but there's been progression for sure in how we play. In terms of the style, personnel. So I would say we've made progress.
Elsewhere, Ulinzi Stars finished second after thrashing Kisumu All Stars 4-0, while Kibera Soccer Club took third place after demolishing Mombasa Olympic 7-0. Mwangi Oliver, CBS News, Sports.
Now, moving on, Gor Mahia FC have booked their place in the Mozart Cup final after edging out Murang'a Seal in a dramatic penalty shootout. The match ended with a draw of two goals in regulation time before Gor converted all 5 penalties while Murang'a Seals missed 2.
The 90 minutes plus extra time failed to produce a winner between Gor Mahia FC and Murang'a Seal, with a 2-2 draw being recorded.
Kurusha kutoka pembeni. Umempata mshambuliaji wa timu ya Murang'a Seal.
The match was decided by penalties, with Gor Mahia scoring their penalties and Gor's goalkeeper Gad Matthews saving Humphrey Obila's penalty, denying Murang'a Seal the joy of the final.
Fanya utulivu. Vuta kiasi cha haja.
Gor Mahia will now face Mara Sugar in the cup final after Mara eliminated Police FC. Mwangi Oliver, CBS News, Sports.
Finalini, timu ya kwanza kutinga finalini.
Now, still on sports news, Kenya's Nairobi City Thunder have bowed out of the African Continental Basketball Championship after a 5th consecutive loss. The team was defeated by APR Rwanda at the BK Arena in Kigali on Sunday night. ending their campaign at the tournament.
In their last match of the Africa campaign yesterday, Nairobi City Thunder battled APR of Rwanda until the final minute with the score at 74-74.
Back out Mpoyo for another shot. Oh my! What a time to come alive! Mpoyo nails the triple.
However, with only 3 seconds remaining, APR's Obadiah Noel slipped the ball through Nairobi City Thunder and took a shot that gave APR 3 points, leaving Nairobi City Thunder devastated with a 74-77 defeat.
4 seconds, gets it out. Needs to go for the shot, goes for the shot, it goes high up. Oh! That is sensational! Noel! He gets the 3 points! Unbelievable! They got the ball in.
Despite losing that match and exiting the tournament, Nairobi City Thunder has every reason to smile as it was their first time competing at an African level. Mwangi Oliver, CBS News, Sports.
To Pretoria!
Now, having a sport news checked, political news checked, current affairs checked, and everything done here at CBS News. We don't have any other option than to close to cap up our bulletin this evening. On behalf of myself and anybody else at CBS News have made this particular bulletin successful, we do wish you a very good evening.
Welcome to Competitive Training Institute, empowering you with in-demand skills. At Competitive Training Institute, we equip you with practical, job-ready skills that open doors both locally and internationally. Whether you're aiming to become a qualified caregiver, certified plumber, skilled automotive mechanic, or want to learn a foreign language like French, Arabic, or German, and many more, we've got the right course for you. Our hands-on training, guided by experienced instructors and aligned with market demands, ensures you're ready to compete and succeed in today's job market. We don't just train, we help you get hired. Our job placement team supports you in finding meaningful work after graduation. We are proudly accredited by NITA, ensuring high standards in all we offer. Ready to begin? Call us on 020-200-192. or 0721-223081, or email us at competitivetraining@gmail.com. Your journey starts here. Let's build your future together.
Looking for a trusted supplier for all your household hardware needs? Look no further than Competitive Hardware Limited. We provide top quality building materials including cement, all types of iron sheets, paints, PPR and PVC pipes, electric pipes, building grills, BRC and square till in various sizes. Need interior and finishing materials? We've got you covered with gypsum rails, marine boards, ceiling boards and tanks of all sizes. For fencing, we stock barbed wire, chain link and wire mesh. And the best part, we offer free countrywide delivery with our fleet of transit trucks and pickups. Your order arrives on time, every time. Visit us in Kitengela along Namanga Highway, opposite 411 stage, or at our branches in Kitisuru and Busia. For enquiries, call us on 020-2688-888 or 0733-666632 or 0721-923248. Competitive Hardware Limited, your reliable hardware supplier. Almarai Company, in collaboration with Competitive Manpower, is urgently hiring for the following exciting roles: Grade 1 mechanics, panel beaters, refrigeration technicians, lead mechanics, diesel plant mechanics, welders, and stainless steel welders. Why apply? This is a free recruitment with no application or placement fees required. Contact us today on 0721 506627 or 0733 392180. You can also visit us at Waterseas Plaza, Kikorok Road. Alternatively, you can send an email to info@competitivemanpower.com. Apply now. Limited slots available.